Good afternoon or good early evening, volleyball fans. We welcome you to the Thunderdome here in Iola-Scandinavia as we get set for this quad. It is 4 teams competing head-to-head over 3 matches each. This first one will feature Iola-Scandinavia, the host, taking on the Assumption Royals. We'll have the Almond Bancroft Eagles take on the Thunderbirds second, and then the Port Edwards Blackhawks to wrap up the night. We'll be on the far court covering all of the matches for Iola-Scandinavia in this one. My name is Mike Wendland. Katie Lecton alongside me here on Zaleski Sports on a still very warm, but not nearly as warm as yesterday day. As you see Assumption getting loose on the far side, closer to the front doors. That might be the matchup to start things off and just to really set the tone. 2 teams that were very good last year, that all made some good playoff runs. Iola out of the CWC East, Assumption out of the Merrillwood South. Regional champs last year, and they return a lot of intriguing talents for the Royals and Coach Glaza. Houston Kajewski coaching for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds wearing black jerseys, Royals in the blue. Iola's libero in orange, Assumption's in white. As we get to the final 30 seconds. So for these quads, much like with triangulars, it's best of 3. Every game to 25. So there really won't be any tiebreakers. It'll just be 3 sets to 25. And scheduled for 5, 6, and 7, ideally, depending on how these ones go. I tend to think it'd probably be a little bit longer between especially on a day like this, give each team a little bit of a proper rest period with the not quite extreme, but still very prevalent heat here in mid-Wisconsin that has us feeling much like Texas. So we'll get our final instructions in, get our lineups set up, and get ready for this one. Again, you can see on the far side court is the one we're going to be paying attention to. That is Assumption and Iola-Scandinavia. The near side here in match number 1 is Port Edwards and Almond Bancroft. Then Assumption will come to this side in match number 2, and then Almond will come back for match number 3. So we're going to get our introductions from Stacy Bestel on the PA. We'll have our national anthem. Our anthem concluded. Teams will now meet up at their benches, get themselves ready for match number 1. Again, it'll be Iola-Scandinavia and Assumption to get things going. And Iola-Scandinavia and head coach Houston Kajewski got a lot of seniors from last year to replace some very good athletes, but they have plenty of talent coming back as well, including their libero Ava Prince, the sophomore. For the Assumption Royals under head coach Jeanette Glaza, a lot of talent coming back, including, of course, Jaden Glaza, Anna Schooley, Kendall Dillman, Maddie Abbott, Bella Thomas at the libero spot. Assumption will be one of the favorites in the Merrillwood this fall. Of course, we get send reminders from our friends over at Crystal Finishing Systems, a family-owned business, now hiring for both their Weston and Mosney locations. Openings in manufacturing, customer service, fabrication management, and so much more. Join the Crystal Finishing team. Learn more, crystalfinishing.com. Iola-Scandinavia will start serving right to left, looking at your screen. Prince in as the libero. As our opening server is starting, I'll sit behind the bleachers. And the first serve of the season is underway, and it's a fairly deep serve. Big swing. Schooley with a dig and a kill for Anna Schooley. And just like that, the Royals get the opening point. Anna Schooley going to be a very key player for the Royals, a potential, almost a certain all-conference player, potential player of the year. There's a big swing, and that's dug out by Glaza. Swing there from Mackenzie Bonikowski. That one's going to go deep and in. Point Thunderbirds. Now bring back sophomore Brooklyn Barons to serve. Back row to Abbott. Schooley with another big swing. That one's off the face of the bleachers, and it's going to be a point Thunderbirds. That one a little bit too much on it for Schooley. And that one will be launched out, short hopping. Greg Soibert, who's shooting for the newspaper, almost got him in the front row. 2-2. Claire Nelson serves for Assumption left to right. Third hit is tipped up and over to the back row. There's Glaza. And nobody communicates for Assumption. That's going to drop point Iola-Scandinavia here in the first. Now we'll send Bonikowski back to serve. The junior. Thunderbirds have a lot of height on this team. There's a big swing. That's blocked. And almost kept alive, and it's going to hit the back of an Almond player sitting on the bench. And another kill for the Thunderbirds. Big thank you goes on as well to our game day sponsors this evening: JG Plumbing, Bison Transport, Amherst Telephone, OK Hardware, and Amherst Family Foods. Serve to the back row, there's Abbott. Glaza the set right back to Maddie Abbott. Back row, Bonikowski there. Middle hit to the outside corner and down for Maddie Muck. Well, these names for Thunderbirds fans familiar, going back to the early summer, the softball champions. A lot of them on the volleyball team as well. And there's a little bit of a miss hit, but saved by Abbott and then over. Chance for an attack, and then it's going to be misplayed out of bounds. Point and side out for the Royals. 5-3 Iola-Scandinavia, first set. As it'll be Anna Schooley serving to the back row to Barons. Third hit just tipped over and then covered well by Dillman. Prince there to dig out the back row. Outside hit, tipped over and across. Third hit this time, through a tip there for Autumn Moon. Barons hits one into the net, point Assumption. Schooley to serve again. That one's shorter, Barons there. Tipped and blocked at the nets by Moon and down. First set now knotted up at 5. After that side out, Assumption with a little bit of momentum now. Schooley looking for her third straight. Chicken wing there, Barons will pass it to Muck. Then Moon with a big swing. And that is out. Point Iola-Scandinavia. Or no, they're saying touch. It was a touch. Point Royals. Schooley finds Prince in the back row. That one pass and short and an ace. Point. Maya Heschke in the game, as well as Julia Munoz and Ava Weinreis. That one's going to be left short by Munoz, and another point, and getting close to maybe thinking about a timeout here for Iola-Scandinavia. 8-5 Assumption. That's 5 straight for Schooley. And then she leaves one short. Might as well sign up for Fleet Rewards. Get great deals sent straight to you. Plus, you can be earning points in every purchase, whether it's made in-store or online. Sign up now, fleetfarm.com. Get everything you need in one stop and get it all at Fleet Farm. Margaret Williams to serve, the sophomore. Line drive serve to the back row. Abbott with the big swing, tipped up at the nets and down through the block. Point Royals. Heschke was able to get up there, but not back enough to have a teammate help out. Behrens pops that one up to the back row. Williams, and then just sent over by Muck. Abbott with a big swing, out. Was it touched, or are they saying into the net? Someone went into the net. Point Royals. So Assumption on quite the run now. 7 of the last 8 points have gone to the team in blue. And there's a bad return, 11-6. Kendall Dillman to serve, the back row Behrens. Williams sets up Heschke. She'll go to the back row and covering up there is Schooley. Then a diving play, but it's going to go out of bounds. Behrens tried to keep it in play, couldn't do it. Another point for the Royals. They are absolutely rolling now. 9 of 10 for Assumption. Kendall Dillman, a short serve, and it's going to be down for an ace. And timeout, Iola-Scandinavia. We will do the same. 13-6 Assumption in set 1 of this first match of this quad. We're back after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
13-6 Assumption. 10 of the last 11 points have gone to the Royals. As there's a deep temp back, Schooley there. DeGlaza across Moon, through a block and down. The kill for Autumn Moon. And Assumption continues rolling along for the Royals. Kendall Dillman, one of the seniors on this team, sends it to the back row. And then underhanded through a block, and they're going to be into the net for a violation. Point Royals again. And then Dillman sends one long for a much-needed side out. Maddie Muck back to serve for Iola-Scandinavia. Down by 8, 15-7 to the back row. Schooley. Back pass, dug out by Muck. Behrens without the hit, but she leaves it into the nets. Behrens, who, if I remember correct, was a libero last year, moving to an outside hitter spot. Prince to Behrens, and then Prince from the back row sends one hopping to the bleachers. That's out. 17-7. Autumn Moon, one of 8 seniors on this roster to serve for Assumption. Sideline serve. Third hit will be Behrens. Give and go. Right back to Thomas. And then that is going to, I think, hit the rafter and land short. Side out. So Bella Thomas, the sophomore in the game as a libero. Number 21. Abel Prince to serve for Iola-Scandinavia, and she backspins one. Abbott, Glaza. And then that's a great pass and a kill for Claire Nelson. (18-8) Assumption. And then just popped over the back of the net. A disjointed play. Schooley with the big swing and the kill. Not many in Mid-Wisconsin are going to be able to defend the right arm of Anna Schooley. Especially in these smaller school divisions. Abbott, dug out by Muck right away. Schooley, Glaza, outside pass to Nelson. Through a couple of tips. And then down, point Assumption. Miscommunication on Iola-Scandinavia there. And another timeout will be taken by Coach Kajewski. And we will do the same. 20-8 Royals. We're back with more volleyball when we return on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities, a lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here.
I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
20-8 Assumption. Maddie Abbott to serve. That's tipped up to the back row, Prince. And then third pass over is Munoz. Glaza, second touch for Assumption. Big swing by Nelson to the back row. Prince there again, but her leaves it short. Through a tip. Still going. And Muck cannot get it through. It's going to hit the rafters and down. Point Royals. Front. Iola-Scandinavia really struggling with their communication right now. They kind of a pretty young team, replacing a lot of players from last year. Assumption, a pretty seasoned group. Again, 8 seniors. Abbott to the back row. Muck, Behrens, and then third hit over will be Williams. Schooley with a tip, and that dugs back out. Bonakowski tries to send one over. Third hit this time for Nelson. Blocked and through. The block for Bonakowski, and it's a point for the Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds want to compete in the CWC East with the likes of Bonduel and Wittenberg. They're going to need big seasons from players like Bonakowski. So Munoz is going to serve. Sub in Macy Heschke. Serving right to left, 21-9 Assumption. Down to the back row, there's Dillman. Glaza the pass, Schooley with the swing, she'll tip it. Diving play by Behrens, but not enough. Point Royals. 3 points away from taking the first is Assumption. It'll be up to the senior, Jaden Glaza. So he'll clean up a spot on the floor. Again, a warm day, especially when you add 4 teams in the gym. Serve to the back row, a play to Bonikowski, through a tip and down for Bonikowski. Points, Thunderbirds make it 22-10. Good tip over on the near court for Port Edwards. Conference rivals in a non-conference game, Port Edwards and Almond Bancroft. Barons to serve through Thomas and an ace. The lead is half, 22-11. Side pass, big tip. And there's one blocked on the attempt from Addie Cusack. And over by Heschke, through a tip and down. Point Thunderbirds. Thomas with the diving play, but it's mishit, an ace again for Barons. The Thunderbirds trying to chip their way back into this one. 22-13 here in the first. Thomas to Glaza. What a pass to Schooley, and through and a kill. Great setup there, and Schooley made no mistake going through the tips. 23-13, Claire Nelson to serve. Prince, third hit to Muck. She'll just pop it over the net. Give and go for Taylor Helbersma, and that's down. It's going to be set point for the Assumption Royals here in the first. Nelson serving left to right. To the sideline and an ace. And the first set belongs to Assumption, 25-13. They lead this match 1-0. And before we step aside, a quick word from our friends at Wood Street Rentals. So no matter the job, big or small, look to Wood Street Rentals to get the equipment you need to get the job done. It offers a wider range of equipment and needs and delivery to any job site. Look to Wood Street Rentals in Stevens Point for all of your equipment needs. We will step aside. We'll be back in 60 seconds with set number 2 on Zaleski Sports.
The big thing for Farmer State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Who are we? We are a locally owned and operated business serving our community for over 60 years. We have expanded to 3 locations with over 1 million square feet of combined production space. We have an elite workforce of over 400 employees. We have built stadiums for the Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and more. Who are we? There's only one answer.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call, to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan. Give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Getting set for the second set, 25-13. Assumption took the first over Iola-Scandinavia. Michael, I'm here with Katie Leckton on a scorching warm Thursday evening. Stay tuned. We got another volleyball game going on in the other one of our other channels here, and also a couple of football games tonight. We got, I think, 10 tomorrow for football, including a game in Wapaka. We'll both be at that one for Comets and Wrightstown. But now we turn it back to the volleyball court. It'll be Assumption to start the serve right to left. It'll be Jaden Glaza to get things going. Back row, Williams with the pass. Bonikowski the big swing through the tip of Schooley and point Thunderbirds. Thunderbirds looking to get Bonikowski going. Serve from Julia Munoz. They're going to read a replay. Set number 2 again, best of 3. Second hit for Glass on the return. Schooley through a block, and Bonikowski gets it back over. Abbott with a good cover, good play there. Now Dillman with the swing to the back row. Ava Prince. Munoz, the pass, middle hit. Bonikowski blocked by Schooley. That's going to be a battle to watch the rest of this match. Schooley and Bonikowski, a couple of juniors. Claire Nelson serves. Prince sliding play. Munoz looking for an outside hit, just tipped over and into the net. Is Briley Judd's number 15. So point Assumption. Munoz again with the hit, passes it back. Barron's the big swing. Schooley tips it and keeps it alive. Give and go for Moon. That's through a block, and then down, point Assumption. Give the kill to Autumn Moon. Again, this is the first of 3 matches we'll have for you guys today. Iola-Scandinavia will take on Almond Bancroft next, and then Port Edwards to wrap up the day. Nelson to the back row, and there's Barons. Munoz gives it right back to Barons to the back row. Glaza's there, Nelson second pass, and Schooley will just bump it over. Prince, Mock, Bonikowski. Glaza second hit. Schooley gets one set up through a tip. Right back over off the top of the net. Schooley blocked again. And that'll go out. Point Iola-Scandinavia. Definitely right. Even just a few points in, Iola-Scandinavia way more confident and a little sharper than they were in the first set. Barons to serve left to right. That's off the right bicep of Nelson, and they do get it over. Munoz will make the second pass. Big swing for Muck. And then Schooley takes a big swing. And that's going to be into the net. Point for Assumption. Might as well come to Par 4 Bistro in Wapaka. A wonderful dining experience with a full menu of delicious options. It's perfect for date nights, a family night out, or your next get-together. Come to Par 4 Bistro, Highway 54. That's over in Wapaka. Munoz second attempt. Now Mock will have miss hit and leave it short. And it's 4-2 Royals. Looks like the first that just wrapped up here on the near court. Looks like Almond Bancroft got the win. Schooley serves the back row. Munoz again with the pass. There's a big swing from Judds. Abbott on the return to Moon. That one's going to be long. Points, Iola-Scandinavia. Or no, it's going to be called in, or through a tip, point Royals. Coach Gajewski trying to make her point. They're going to go talk about this one, I think. And it's going to go to Assumption. (6-2 Royals. Munoz the pass. Big swing by Judds, but into the net. Is Munoz, point Royals. Unforced error. Down through a tip and down. Point Thunderbirds. Ava Prince in to serve. Abbott passing over Prince, first hit. The pass for Munoz, center attempt to Heschke. Dillman with the swing. Munoz again, looking for Heschke again. She then aims it short. Point Royals. We have plenty of time cleaning spots off of the court. Kendall Dillman to serve. And then just sent over. Desperation play. Glaza the pass. Matt Abbott going for an outside hit. Blocked there. Right back to the Royals. Moon through the block and down. Autumn Moon with a kill. 9-3 Royals. Third hit, Prince from the back row. Moon with an attempt here again, and she hits the corner. Autumn Moon with another kill. Timeout, Iola-Scandinavia. We shall do the same. We'll be back in 60 seconds with more volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
10-3, Assumption leads in the second set. Lead the match 1-0. Kendall Dillman, who's had a great day at the service line, will serve right to left. On the floor with Glaza, Abbott, Nelson, Schooley, and Moon. Back underway, outside hit for Maddie Muck. And Schooley is there. Glaza the swing to Moon, blocked at the net. It was going to be short. There's 4 hits, point Iola-Scandinavia. So out of the timeout, they get a side out. We'll get a sub in Williams will check back in. And serving as well from Pro Clean Window Cleaning, Central Wisconsin's locally owned solution to keeping your home and business windows looking the way they were intended. Finally stop neglecting those hard-to-reach windows. Put some life back into your home or business with Pro Clean Window Cleaning, serving all of Central Wisconsin. Williams brings it back through a tip. There's Nelson. Then Moon with another big swing over toward Prince. She's able to return. Muck cross court. And then Schooley just sends it over. Chance for an attack for Iola. Muck through a tip. One-hand swing by Nelson Dillman. Schooley, can she keep it over? No. Point, Iola-Scandinavia. So still in to serve the sophomore, Margaret Williams. One of 5 sophomores on the roster, the varsity roster for Iola this year. There's one through a tip, and then we play on. Muck on to Glaza. Give and go. Maddie Muck through a tip, and that's going to be a point. The kill for the senior, Maddie Muck. One of 6 seniors on the roster. That one to Abbott, and she sends it long. It short hops the front row of the bleachers. 10-7. Solid crowd here making the trip over and watching from all 4 schools here in attendance. Williams' serve is going to be to the front row. Give and go, middle hit for Abbott, a big swing, but Williams is there. Behrens calls off Prince, and then Williams sends it over. Abbott, a free ball, now a chance. And Iola returns to another free ball, this time for Assumption. Outside swing, Abbott launches that one into the 4th row. That's one of the things you have to be ready. It's like when you go to a baseball softball game. Always be on the alert for a flying ball, for flying baseball, softball, volleyball, whatever. That one went flying. We saw someone get hit in the head during warm-ups. And an ace for Williams. It's back to a 1-point set, 10-9. Williams then launches that one too long, and it's going to be 11-9. Sign out for Assumption. Give Autumn Moon a chance to serve. A little bit of a side spinning serve. Williams, second hit. And Muck will just have to pass it over. Free chance for Assumption. Middle pass, Abbott mistimed her jump, but she still gets it through. Point Royals. She mistimed her jump and then threw a changeup. And Munoz then swinging on to one. Glaza puts it back. 13-9. There's been a game of runs in this second set. And an ace for Moon. Again, a little bit of an almost like knuckling side spin. You can almost read the lettering on the ball as it goes through on Moon's serve so far. And we're going to have a line violation on Moon, and it's going to go back to Iola-Scandinavia, 14-10. 10 serving 14, Maddie Muck. Hits the back line, ace. Brazola Country Farm Credit Services, a farmer-owned co-op offering a wide array of custom financing and financial services. For loans and leases, crop insurance, tax, and records, they've got you covered for all of it. Contact A Country, Stevens Point, Marshfield, Wausau, and Medford. Outside hit for Behrens. Claire Nelson to return. There's Williams. Behrens again. That one's going to be short. Point Royals. 15-11. And through a tip, 16-11. Maddie Abbott back to serve. Prince, Williams, right back to the sophomore, and then she hits it out. Point Royals, 17-11. And that one is going to be through and down points. Or no, Point Royals. Saying it wasn't touched. 18-11. Sliding play by Ava Prince. Heschke just sends one. That's going to bounce off the doors down there. 19-11. Another one short. Prince has a dive to play. Barons with a big swing. Not touched. Point Royals. 20-11. 5 points away from the match. There's a swing through a tip. Glaza to Schooley. Mock second hit. Give me a free ball if they can get it over, and they do. Schooley with a big swing and out. Side out. Point Thunderbirds. Get a sub in. Peyton Bremer in for Nelson. Thomas in for Moon. Ava Prince will serve. Thomas. Glaza sets up Schooley. Blocked at the net by Bonikowski. Big block there from Mackenzie Bonikowski. 20-13. Waiting for the rotations to be correct. Just making sure everything is lined up. And they'll continue to make sure everything is right. As they do that, reminders vote Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft, a local hidden gem filled with all you find is cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 over in Bancroft. Also, our friends at Mutual of Wausau Insurance, protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualofwausau.com to find an agent near you. Just a long discussion about positioning and make sure everyone's in the right spot. And back to the scorer's table we go. Just making sure all the rotations are right. These quads are just as much as for the officials and coaches as the players, too. Just get everything honed in. And volleyball season, not as long as you think it is. Only a month and a half before we get to playoffs already, and so these teams are going to be going all over the place. So you don't have a lot of time to get yourself dialed in as a coach, a player, or an official. You got to be ready. We haven't played a point in about 3 minutes. You know, Coach Kajewski is going over as well. It's an insanely long break. We're going to take one ourselves. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
I think we might be finally ready to play. And that whole thing was over, I think, a point. So the point went to the Royals. It's 21-12. Okay, so the score has changed. And Assumption has the serve. And we're finally back underway. Behrens has to just serve it over on a free ball now. Outside across Bremer through a tip. Prince is there to the back row. Williams, second pass, middle hit. Bonakowski with the big swing. And that is going to be long. Point Royals. Free ball again. Point Thunderbirds. That one will be serving left to right. Munoz, Thomas, Glaza, Schooley with a tip. There's Bonakowski, and then on to Behrens. Has one through the hands of Thomas, and it's a point, Iola-Scandinavia. Might as well working with Paca Foundry is more than a job, it's a career, so join us like the iron castings the world uses and that they trust. Cash your own future, apply at jobs at WIPACaFoundry.com. Munoz's serve is returned by Schooley. Pass across, Dillman through a block and down, point Royals, 23-14. There you get another sub in for the Royals. Sophie Gisco. As Peyton Bremer serves to the sideline. Swing to the back row, long, and now it's going to be match point for the Royals. That one is going to be in. Point Thunderbirds. Still match point. Moon with a big swing through a block and right back. This time Schooley with the 10. That one blocked and then down. Bonakowski with another one. 24-16. Brooklyn Barons leaves it short and point set match 25-16 for Assumption. And they take this one in straight sets. Stay tuned. We're going to have your Paca Foundry post-game show on. We're going to talk with Coach Glaza and a victorious Royal player in about 2 minutes on Zaleski Sports.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people, both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We pick them up.
When I signed up for a first responder in ERT,
that literally took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors. They're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie.
I've made some of my best friends in life here at WIAA Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
Back here with our WIAA Foundry postgame show with Coach Glaza. And Coach, what a great way to, you said this is your first matches of the season, and what a great way to start the year off.
Yep. We're running a little things different. We're not running the 6-2. We got the 5-1 going on, working on a communication. Our libero from last year, Kendall, is now a hitter. So we're transitioning some things, and we've had a couple of scrimmages where it looked good, but it was nice to see it all play out today with the game.
And you look at this team, a lot of experience is back, a lot of seniors on this team who've played a lot of volleyball. What does it mean for you, especially when you look at a team like Iola who's going to be pretty young, to have that experience and that communication that showed?
We've been on that end for many years. You know, with it's a young team. You've heard me say it for the last 5 years. We're young. So it's nice to actually be on the end where there is some experience, and all the years of building is coming up to a great culmination with the kids, and it shows. So.
And it seemed like multiple players were excelling in multiple roles, whether serving, blocking, hitting. And just it seemed like all of these veteran players were able to succeed in different spots in the course of this match. What does it mean that you have this kind of versatility for this team?
Well, again, we're a small team. These guys have all had to play in different positions. Nobody's strictly a middle hitter. Nobody is strictly a right outside hitter. I think this is our first year where we can actually do that with you guys, because in the years past, they've had to play every role. Like I said, Kendall was libero, and she was a setter for a while. So, you know, every kid has had to play every role. So it's nice to see that, you know, now they're actually able to concentrate on one and still just work together as a team. So.
And now you still have a couple more matches yet today. So, but what are you going to take from this first one? And especially you're going to be fresh going into your next match compared to the other two teams still playing right now.
Taking into it, still working together as a team, getting that team camaraderie built up and figuring out exactly where each other's are, and not having a couple of the drop balls that we did have, and just really strengthening that bond that they have out there.
That's it, Coach. Great job. Good luck the rest of it, and good luck this season. We'll see you down the road.
Thank you.
And we're joined by Autumn Moon, our Highlight House player of the match. I guess you were one of the players who kind of excelled at a little bit of everything, hitting, serving. What were you seeing out there to try and help key this team?
I think that with us, we have to be able to work on our defense, which is like our coverage and everything. I think that's what we need to work on more, but everything with our hitting, we're doing pretty good right now. We're going pretty strong with that, and I'm excited for that this year.
And a lot of your strengths seem to be serving as well. You had that kind of a funky spin on your serves, and they could not recover from it. How are you going to try and continue to have that go throughout this year?
I've been working on that serve since like middle school. I've been doing it forever, so I'm just trying to make sure that it's just in and everything. That's the biggest part. If you just hit it harder and it stays in, then it's going to be good. So that's what I'm working on, just keeping it in, because then it'll be good.
And Coach has said it for years and years. This has been one of the youngest teams in the conference of the state. Now you're one of the older teams.
Yeah.
What does it mean for you to have this group of girls together for another season?
It's amazing. I love this team. We've been together since 6th grade, all of us together. We've been in volleyball working, and it's more than just like a team. It's like we're all friends, and it's like a family for us.
Awesome. So you've done this before. You know how to get in our highlight house.
Yeah.
You see our camera up there,
Yeah.
and I'll give you the mic, and it's all yours.
All right. I'm Autumn Moon, and I'm in the house.
Great job.
Thank you.
Autumn Moon, Highlight House player of the match. So that being said, we're going to wrap up part one of our WIAA Foundry post-game show. We'll be back in just a little bit with our second match of Iola-Scandinavia and Almond Bancroft in just a little bit on Zaleski Sports. We're glad to be back with you guys here from Iola-Scandinavia here in the Thunderdome. We're getting set for the second match of the night. It'll be Iola-Scandinavia taking on Almond Bancroft, the Thunderbirds and the Eagles. Almond ended up in 3 sets having to go through. They beat Port Edwards. So this is set match 2 of 3. My final match calling. Katie's going to take over for the third match of the night with Port Edwards and Iola-Scandinavia. I will step into the producer's chair. But now we get set for this one. About a 3-4 minute break as, oh no. We're going to take a break. We're taking a break. During the handshake line, Maddie Muck went down and clutched her knee. We're going to step aside. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here. I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Game on the near side going on now, Assumption and Port Edwards. We're not going to have commentary for it just for now as we wait for word on Maddie Muck. Trainers still looking at the Thunderbird senior who went down just before the handshake line started to begin the match. And she is still on the floor. So we got the camera away. We are looking at the net of the near side court, Assumption and Port Edwards. So we're going to have that for you guys without commentary until we get ready to start the second match on the far court between Iola-Scandinavia and Almond Bancroft. Maddie Muck was carried off of the court by the two trainers here. Could not put any weight on her legs. So we hope the best. Keep her in her thoughts as we'll see what the prognosis eventually is later on. But Maddie Muck is being looked at outside the court now as we get set for the second match. Coach Kajewski cleaning the court where Maddie fell. As we get set for this second match, it will still go on, best of three, of Almond Bancroft and Iola-Scandinavia. And we'll see especially how Iola-Scandinavia reacts and bounces back from this, because it's got to be tough to see your teammate drop in the handshake line. But still got to play. Game's still on. Slight lineup change for the Thunderbirds, obviously, as well. We'll see who ends up on the floor. So the court is clear. Both teams getting some final words from their coaching staffs to get ready. As now we get set. The Munoz, Heschke, Ava Prince. No longer wearing the libero jersey. She's just wearing as a hitter number 5. Front row, Bonikowski, Judds, and Behrens. For Almond Bancroft, the back row, Oakley Omernick. In the front row, Maya Dernbach, number 4, Madeline Potts, number 12, and Mackenzie Kowalski, 13. Looking to get a good look at the other two jersey numbers as Messina Meadow checks in. Also out there, Emily Petrick and Lexi Dernbach, who has it now. Serve was for Iola-Scandinavia. We're underway. There's a swing, diving play kept in on the far sideline. One touch and over for Kowalski. Outside hit for Behrens. That's blocked, kept alive, and down. Point Eagles. As well as play continues here, as we'll get another check in, is going to be Rhea Sabalos. Serve for Mackenzie Kowalski, right to left. There's a swing to the back row. Sabalos passes it across and then just tipped over by Dernbach. Munoz with the pass across. And it's a good one, cross courts. And almost kept alive on a dig, but point Thunderbird. Brooklyn Barons with the kill. 1-1. Might as well follow Outfitters Company. They're a locally owned and family-run store specializing in high-quality outdoor goods that include clothing, backpacking, camping, fly fishing, and that include guided services and educational classes. Getting into the outdoors with the right gear is important, so ensure you are properly outfitted for your next adventure. Fall Line Outfitters, it's gear for the great outdoors. Point Almond Bancroft there. Dernbach then serves it short. 2-2. Bonikowski to serve. Lexi Dernbach through the block and down with the kill. Point for Almond Bancroft. For the senior, one of just 3 on the roster. Sub again, Aaliyah Newby, as Meadow will serve. So we have a free ball that almost comes up to us from the near side court. Serve right to left. And a miscommunication on who is supposed to hit it. It's an ace. Back row, Behrens. Munoz on 2. Meadow with the pass to Dernbach. And that's going to be returned long by Ava Weinreis. Weinreis, I should say. Yes, we're going to have to get another spot cleaned up on the floor. Again, it's been a warm day. It is a slick floor. Right now, it's still 83 degrees outside at almost 6:30. Because Wisconsin is not capable of just having normal weather. That one popped up and over. Meadows, second pass, and then Dernbach will just send it over. Free ball for Iola-Scandinavia. Munoz with the pass. Too far, right back. Meadow, third pass. Through a tip and down with the kill is Rhea Sabalos. Timeout, Iola-Scandinavia, 6-2 Almond. We'll be back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Who are we? We are a locally owned and operated business serving our community for over 60 years. We have expanded to 3 locations with over 1 million square feet of combined production space. We have an elite workforce of over 400 employees. We have built stadiums for the Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and more. Who are we? There's only one answer.
Team's heading back out there. Almond Bancroft leads 6-2. And they'll have serve right to left with Messina Meadow. Pass back, and then swung into the net by Heschke. It's another point for Almond Bancroft. Might as well, Brett Faber at Keller Williams, Stevens Point, your local Amherst guy. He's born and raised right there, so you know whether you're buying or selling. When it comes to realty in Amherst, he's your man. That's Brett Faber, Keller Williams, 715-572-1174. As there's one to the back row, Meadow again for Brett Faber, 715-572-1174. Pass across, big swing, through a tip and down for Prince. So no libero in this match for Iola-Scandinavia. Dernbach tips it over to Munoz. And that pass is going to be way too far. Point Eagles. Emily Petrick, the sophomore, number 1, serving for Almond Bancroft. Behrens, Williams passing it back, and then that's tipped at the net. Third hit over for chance for Iola. Williams, Prince across. Dernbach with the swing to the back row. Behrens covering. Third pass and over. Second pass there for Kowalski and through a block. Heschke keeps it alive. And over again. to the back row. Long rally here. Prince goes to the back line and long. Point Eagles. Serve to the sideline. And then just passed back over by Heschke. That one tipped over by Oakley Omernick. We'll have a replay. Meadow, Kowalski, Dernbach through the block, point. Lexi Dernbach the senior who's the 3-sport star. Gets the kill there, and that one's going to be left short, an ace, 11-3. As Petrick will serve again, right to left. Pass back, Behrens from the back row. Petrick with the pass, tipped over Kowalski. Prince to the back line. There's Maya Dernbach, and then that's going to be down, point Thunderbirds. They get the side out. Third hit is going to be sent over. Williams. Behrens side spins one off a tip and down. Point Thunderbirds. Back within 6, 11-5. Third hit, Petrick over. Williams, center hit. Heschke, dug out. Give and go, short, point Thunderbirds. You'll have to get another spot on the gym cleaned up. Just getting everything. The 4 cleaned up. It looks like the first set on the near side is over. Looks like I'm guessing Assumption got the win there. Very glad to be with you guys, broadcasting live on this warm day. Back in full swing, the third sport I've covered now in the past 6 days. Football, soccer, and now volleyball. We're back into the fall sports season officially, fully, here on Zaleski Sports. And there's a point on a carry, or lift, however you want to call it, for Almond Bancroft. Called a lift. Lexi Dernbach will serve. And Behrens will send it over. Kowalski trying to set one up. That's going to be over the block, and a chance here. Behrens with a swing, cross court. One hand over, and then tipped right back through and down. Point Thunderbirds. Munoz helping out with that one. 4-point game. Get a sub in. Zoe Wanserski. And then she hits the corner. Meadow dodged it, but it lands. And that'll give a chance for Bonikowski to get back out there in a 3-point set. 12-9. And an ace. 12-10. So the senior Wenserski with back-to-back. And 3 in a row. One-point game, 12-11. Dernbach from the back. And the return is going to go into the nets. Side out and points for Almond Bancroft. 13-11 Eagles. As Amernick will serve. Meadow out. Back in the game, Madeline Potts. Williams, middle pass, Bonikowski to Dernbach, who gets it to give and go. Back row. Bonikowski with a big swing and dug out off the basketball court. And that's going to be down. Point Eagles. That one tipped up. Back row. Maya Dernbach. Williams. Behrens just swings and gets over to the far side. Petrick. Kowalski tips it over on 2. Bonikowski hits the corner. What's the ruling? They're saying in. Point Thunderbirds. It's short hopped. Our official in the corner. Munoz serves. Dernbach swings and misses on the attempt, and it's a 1-point game. Topped right back over, back and forth it goes. Trying to hit the back corner. Good play there by Wenserski. Behrens with a big swing. Dernbach there across court. Dernbach with a big swing with the left. Through a tip. Point Eagles. The sophomore Maya Dernbach. Sabalos back out there. Trying to save it, they cannot. Point Iola-Scandinavia. (15-14). 14 serving, 15 now is Behrens. Continuing to keep an eye on the floor. Back row Meadow. Give and go to Messina Meadow. She leaves it short, and we're tied. 15-15. Behrens launches that one long, and one hops the wall. Side out for the Eagles. Wenserski and Bonikowski with a big swing. That's going to be right off of the right arm of Meadow. Tied up again. And now it's going to be Blanky Jr., Mackenzie Bonikowski to serve. Just skims the top of the net. Lexi Dernbach with a tip. And then the return is out. 17-16 Eagles. Libero Messina Meadow, the senior, to serve. Back pass, Heschke tips it over. Dug out there, Munoz, pass across, and tipped over. Dernbach over to Newby, back row, and then short. 18-16 Eagles. Third hits. Prince returned. Meadow. Munoz. Prince again. Tipped and then dug. Amernick. That one was short, so it'll be 4 hits. Point Thunderbirds. (17) serving 18 for Margaret Williams. And then her serve is short, 19-17. Emily Petrick will serve. Rotation violation. Or they blow it dead on a replay. No, rotation violation, 19-18. Serving left to right, Ava Prince. Dernbach, cross court and into the bench. We're tied up again. 19 all. Tipped over. Prince gets it back over. Dernbach. There's Williams. Middle pass, Heschke. Through the block and down. Thunderbirds have the first lead in I don't know how long, 2019. Timeouts. Eagles will do the same. 1 point lead for Iola-Scandinavia in the set number 1. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Broadcasting live out of the timeout. 2019 Iola-Scandinavia leads here in the first. They got the comeback going and have taken the lead on Almond Bancroft. And is keeping an eye as well. Thunderbirds serving left to right. Ava Prince. And an ace, 21-19. On the return, outside swing through a tip from Dernbach. Cross court, Maya Dernbach is there. Meadow. Kowalski will just send it over. Open chance for Iola-Scandinavia. Middle pass, Heschke. That's through a tip. Dernbach Side spins it, and then short. 22-19 IS. Prince to serve. Good teamwork to return it. Now Munoz on the pass. Middle hit for Heschke. That's through Meadow. Kept alive. And Meadow gets it over to the back row. Williams, middle pass again for Heschke. That's through. Tip off the wall. 23-19. We'll have to wait as the ball comes into the other corner on a huge swing from Anna Schooley on the near side here. That one through a tip Meadow. And Dernbach over. Williams, second pass all the way across. Behrens tries to go to the middle. Dernbach with the swing, and that's going to be diving play made. Tipped over, kept alive, but into the net. Is Munoz, points Eagles. Here comes Lexi Dernbach to serve. Munoz, back corner, Meadow scrambles to make the play. Dernbach through the block and down the kill with the left hand. 23-21. 21 serving, 23 for Dernbach. Back row, Prince, Heschke. And not enough from Behrens, and it's back to a 1-point game. 22-23. She leaves the serve short. Now set point for Iola-Scandinavia. It'll be Wenserski in to serve. The senior Zoe Wenserski. Meadow. Down, ace, point set. 25-22. Iola-Scandinavia takes it, and they lead the match 1-0. We'll step aside. We'll be back in a couple of minutes. Get you guys ready for the second set of this match on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium, company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
When it comes to propane, this is the best time of the year. Get your fill scheduled before the winter weather sets in, and you'll be glad you did with L&L Propane in Waupaca. Servicing all throughout central Wisconsin, no matter the size of your propane need, L&L can get you set and ready for your home needs, business needs, crop drying, and so much more. Don't get caught paying those late season prices for your propane this year. Just call L&L Propane at 800-924-5975. That's 800-924-5975 for the best propane price of the year.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Getting set for the second set here, match number 2. Iola-Scandinavia now leads the match 1-0 over Almond Bancroft. 25-22 the first set went. They'll switch sides. Again, stay tuned as we have one go up to our left. Look at that one later. Katie will actually go and get it now. We'll throw it down later. We'll hang on to it now. We'll grab it in a minute. So we get set for this one. And look out on the near side court as we get set for this one, as some of the students who are watching the game had to pay attention. One went whizzing past a young guy's forehead. And looks like it is a sweep. On the other side is Assumption gets another win. That one is over. Serving left to right will be Kowalski for Almond Bancroft. Second set, so Port Edwards finally gets a little bit of a breather here. They had to go from 3 sets back to right away to play right away against Assumption. So they'll get a little bit of a break between their third match against Iola. As there's one through a tip and a point for the Thunderbirds to get things going. Julia Munoz will serve in the game as well. Briley Judds. We'll have to get a sub in. Aaliyah Newby for the Eagles. Dernbach on the return to Newby, out to Maya Dernbach. Back row, there's Munoz. Barons with the pass, too far, but it goes over, and then the kill that time from Madeline Potts. 1-1. Maya Dernbach will serve. Left-hander. Line drive serve. Barons can't keep it alive. It goes off the wall. 2-1 Almond. If it goes to a third, it'll go to 15. We learned that in this one. We thought it might go to just 3-25, but the third one's 15. Especially in this kind of heat, so I'm okay with that. Dernbach, a line drive and an ace. Three to 1 Eagles. That one just skims the net. Judds is there, but then a miscommunication, and it's another ace. 4-1. Barons sends it over. Free chance for Almond. But they can't do anything with it. Chance now for the Thunderbirds. Pass back. Big swing. Blocked. Kept alive. And over for Wenserski. Potts with a swing to the corner. Barons with another attempt. There's Newby to Meadow to Dernbach. Through a block down. Point. Eagles 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1. 5-1 Dernbach with a good serve again. Behrens just gets it over. And there's Sabalos with a kill, 6-1. Almond rolling early. And that's through, down again. 7-1. Eight, 1. Dernbach rolling. We're getting close to timeout territory here for Iola-Scandinavia. See, line drive missile serve for the back row. Behrens goes long. 9-1. There it is. Timeout Thunderbirds will do the same. Maya Dernbach on fire from the service line. We're back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
9-1, Almond Bancroft. Behind the left arm of sophomore Maya Dernbach. Wonserski to Munoz. Bonikowski with a backhand, not there, 10-1. That one through the hands of Behrens, ace, 11-1. Can Dernbach go for 14 more? That one's returned after almost a double hit. Sent across, pass back. Behrens will just pass it over. Chance for Dernbach herself in the back row. Munoz center or pass to Behrens. Diving play made. Dernbach over. Behrens passing it back. Back row it's swing. Still loose. Maya Dernbach to Sabalos. Blocked. Pass back. That one over. Chance again. Munoz with the pass from Bonikowski. There's a tip. Meadow second pass to Lexi Dernbach. Blocked at the net. To the back row and down. Point Eagles. Dernbach. Third hit's going to be Bonikowski, just over. Meadow is there. Newby on 2. Sliding play made, Wonserski. Behrens with the swing, through a tip. Still going, Newby to Dernbach. Behrens there, diving again. She gets up to the sideline. Meadow, second hit here. Sabalos. And down. 13-1, Almond. I think what you took over it was 2-1. On one, right back over. Munoz leaves her tip short. Points. Almond, 14-1. Behrens, Munoz, Bonikowski. Out, 15-1. This is the run of a lifetime for Maya Dernbach right now. I can't remember last time someone went for 13 straight. That one, seismic diving play, ace. 16-1. Coach Kozewski is going to send in a sub. As Weinreis will check in for Winsurski. And they go right at her, and another ace, 17-1. I honestly don't know the last time I saw a run like this. Wow. And then she leaves it short. But if my math was right, 15 consecutive points for Maya Dernbach. And Behrens will get the serve right to left. 2 serving 17. Meadow. Newby, Sabalos. Munoz second hit here to Prince. Meadow second hit again, and then pass over Lexi Dernbach. Munoz center pass. Bonikowski threw a tip. Dernbach right back over. Behrens just launches it over. Meadow with the pass. Outside hit for Sabalos. That one blocked, but into the nets is Dernbach. Point Thunderbirds. Top spinning serve. Pass to the near far side, stay for Dernbach. And a kill for Lexi Dernbach, 18-3. Back row, Behrens. Bonikowski with a big swing. Meadow is there. Dernbach. Right back to Bonikowski, and then it's left short on the return from Sabalos. Point Thunderbirds. 4 serving 18. Summing in Heschke. That one hit off the basketball hoop, and then on the bounce off the head of Amernick. Point Thunderbirds. 5 serving 18. Over on 2. And Prince, a free chance for Almond. Middle pass, Amernick. Behrens keeps it alive. Prince over again. Newby's second pass. Dernbach blocked at the net. Dernbach another chance. Threw a block down. 19-5. Petrick and Kowalski back in. It'll be Emily Petrick to serve. Of course, we still got another match yet tonight. Iola-Scandinavia and Port Edwards. You can hear Katie Lecton on the call for that one. Serve is long. Side out. As Margaret Williams checking in. That one through a tip and down. Point Eagles. 20-6 from Lexi Dernbach will now serve. And an ace, 21-6. So a different Dernbach, same result. That one goes long. So 7-21. And yes, this is volleyball, not football. That's tomorrow. Getting the floor cleaned up. And an ace for Ava Prince. Eight serving 21. And tipped right through by Heschke. 9 serving 21. And ace, 10 serving 21. That one pops sky high by Dernbach. She'll get it back and then just pass it over from the back row. Williams to Heschke through a tip. Right there is Kowalski. Meadow to Lexi Dernbach. Bonikowski, middle pass, Heschke. Meadow. Almond, tip, and then it's hit over again by Heschke. Backhand play, still loose, and over again. Dernbach gets it back and then sends it short. Back within 10. Meadow, Dernbach, Williams to Behrens. Knuckling attempts. Swing by Maya Dernbach. Right back to Behrens, big swing. Dug out by Lexi Dernbach. Amrek threw a tip. Bonikowski, pass across. Behrens again, threw a tip that time, and there's Maya Dernbach. Give and go to her with the left hand, a big swing, down, point. And the ball rolls into the cafeteria. There's 2 open doors here in the gym, and I just went through one of them. 22 serving 11. Oakley Amernick, the sophomore, serves left to right. Then a big swing and down for Heschke. 12-22. We'll get Wonsurski checking back in to serve. Dernbach. Maya Dernbach with a big swing. Behrens is there. Give and go to her. A little tip. Covers there from Petrick. And then left short. 23-12 Almond on the side out. Kowalski to serve. Sabalos back in. That one's in all the way up and over. Meadow to Dernbach. Barons, big swing, down for Brooklyn Barons. 13-23. Game a lot more competitive than it was 5 minutes ago after Maya Dernbach went on her 15-point run. There's still a lot of work to do to try and avoid a third. On the second one, Munoz serving. She comes in to pass. Bonikowski with a big swing and the kill. 14 serving 23, right to left for Julia Munoz. Dernbach, Newby, Potts. Barons on 2. Potts into the net. 15-23. We're back within 8. We're going to get a sub in as well. Kirsten Clark. The back corner through. Dernbach keeps it alive. Can they get it over? Yes, and they're going to overdo it. Short hops the wall. 16-23. Back within 7. Dernbach. Maya Dernbach. That's through a tip. Or not. They're saying out clean it. It looked like a tip, but maybe I just am seeing things. It's a timeout. Down by 6. Almond takes it. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here. I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
Back within 6 points. Almond has to take a timeout. Julia Munoz serving 17-23, right to left. Trying to get the comeback going. I think it was 16-1, and there's an ace. 18-23. Potts right back in for Clark. (18 serving 23, right to left for Julia Munoz. And then she leaves it short. So set point for Almond Bancroft, and oh boy. Maya Dernbach to serve. She only needs 1 this time. Popped up, right into the nets. Ace, point, set, Eagles, 25-18. So we will step aside for a couple of minutes. We'll get a quick coin toss and see who's going to be on each side. We'll play to 15. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes with the third and deciding set on Zaleski Sports.
Who are we? We are a locally owned and operated business serving our community for over 60 years. We have expanded to 3 locations with over 1 million square feet of combined production space. We have an elite workforce of over 400 employees. We have built stadiums for the Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and more. Who are we? There's only one answer.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's cheese, peach cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflateri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Save during the summer tire event at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Up to $150 back on a select set of 4 Goodyear tires. Buy online or mail-in rebate when you use the Goodyear credit card through June 30th at Sherrill Tire and Service Centers. Find your location at SherrillTire.com.
Grassland Dairy Products is your match for an exciting new career today. Go to Grassland.com to see the opportunities waiting for you. Browse through careers like CDL truck driver, shipping and receiving, line tech, quality assurance, forklift, maintenance tech, inventory associates, and more. Great compensation, weekly pay, and zero premium company-paid health, dental, and life. Apply now at Grassland.com or in person at Grassland Dairy Products, Fairground Avenue, just south of Greenwood.
Let's play to 15. Match tied up 1-1. You know, we're still got one more match left tonight. Following this one, we'll have Iola-Scandinavia and Port Edwards, even though I cannot see Port Edwards anywhere anymore. But it looks like Iola's going to have the serve right to left. Here in the third and deciding. See a couple of Port players down below us. Julie Munoz starts the third with the serve. Then a huge swing wide from Dernbach. And an ace. Petrick with a misplay. 2-0 Thunderbirds. Lexi Dernbach to Kowalski. Into the nets. 3-0. Dernbach's second hit. Passed over Kowalski. And the miscommunication between Behrens and Bonikowski. Or not Bonikowski, Behrens and Winsurski. Side out. Sabalos back in. It'll be Kowalski to serve. Mackerel, Behrens. And then Jugs leaves it short. Should be 4-2. Right? No, is that how they get a side out? Yeah, they're going to go tell her, hey, it's 4-2-2. Or is it 3-2? 3-2. Two serving three. Kowalski. Munoz gets it over and down. 4-2, Iola-Scandinavia. Newby checking back in. Newby pass to Ceballos. Long. 5 serving 2. Barron serving. Newby to Potts. Long. Points. Iola. Newby on 2. Into the nets is Ava Prince. Side out for the Eagles. And here comes Maya Dernbach, who's the MVP of the second set. Scored 15 straight and then got the winner as well. That line drive serve, diving play made by Behrens, and Prince will just send it over. Dernbach with a tip. And somehow from her knees, Munoz gets it over, and that's into the net. Still loose, still over. And then down, points for Almond Bancroft. And then Dernbach launches into the net. 7-4 in favor of Iola-Scandinavia as Heschke back on the floor. That's Maya Heschke. Bonikowski just skims that in an ace. 8 serving 4. Dernbach, ace. 9 serving 4. All right, back over. Diving play and down. Points, Eagles. Messina Meadow. Behrens, Munoz, outside pass to Prince. And then a big swing. Prince over again, side spinning to the near sideline. Meadow. Heschke will just pass it over. Middle pass to Heschke. And then into the net it goes. Points, Iola-Scandinavia. They lead it 10-5. Good, Margaret Williams checking back in. Yeah, don't forget as well, not too long after this, we're going to have our third match of the night. Probably keep it moving fairly quick. It'll be Iola-Scandinavia and Port Edwards. And there's an ace, 11-5. And now they got the fancy broom out to dry the floor. Coach Kashevsky. Back pass, still loose, down, point, Eagles. Kowalski and Petrick checking back in. Emily Petrick. Williams with the pass. Right over, then Heschke. To Prince, through a tip there. There's Meadow. Kowalski for Dernbach, blocked at the net. For Heschke. (12-6). For the back row, what a swing by Maya Dernbach, and then that's going to be battled for and won by Amernick. Putting it back down, 7 serving 12 now for Lexi Dernbach. Serving left to right. Behrens. Through a tip down, 8 serving 12. And that's going to be right through Prince. Goes back with 3 timeouts. Iola-Scandinavia will do the same. It'll be 9 serving 12 for Almond when we return on Zaleski Sports.
The Midstate Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
Third and deciding set here in the second match of the night. Iola-Scandinavia leads Almond Bancroft 12-9, but Almond is serving with Lexi Dernbach. Left to right. Pass back. And well placed. Points Thunderbirds. Heschke. Wenserski will check in to serve. Line drive, Dernbach, give and go, blocked by Bonakowski. And now it is match point for Iola-Scandinavia. Dernbach, Kowalski, Petrick. Behrens gets it over, looking to the corner, it's going to miss. Side back out. Potts back out there, into serve is going to be Amernick. Through the hands of Prince and an ace. 11 serving 14, still match point for the Thunderbirds. Behrens, Williams, Behrens again. Dernbach to Potts. Diving play made. Bonakowski sends it back and then just clearing over. And then down. Point, set, match for Iola-Scandinavia. 25-22, 18-25, 15-11. And that will wrap this one up. So we're going to take a quick word from our friends over at Merrill. At Merrill Steel. And then when we return, we're going to get you guys ready for the third and final. Katie Lecton will be on the call. Iola-Scandinavia takes on Port Edwards on Zaleski Sports.
Merrill Steel welcomes you as you join us in a virtual tour. Our main facility in Schofield, Wisconsin covers an area of roughly 46 acres and is home to our company headquarters. From this location, paired with our facilities in Comanche, Iowa and Springfield, Missouri, we are able to easily fulfill the needs of the industry nationwide. With nearly 1 million square feet of combined space between our 3 facilities, we are able to take on some of the biggest and most complex jobs, making us one of the top 5 steel fabricators in the country. We employ the best of the best welders, those who can weld efficiently with both metal core and flux core, and who aren't afraid to work hard. We also offer on-the-job training, so even beginner welders can learn the ropes and help us build it big. As a backup to our dedicated weld fab team, we have a robotic welder. Merrill Steel is the 4th in the U.S. to have gotten one, keeping us on the leading edge of technology. With the combination of both man and machine, no job is too big to handle, but they'd have no work on their hands without our machine operators. Where our fabrication process really begins is here. Our skilled machine ops team is responsible for bringing in the raw steel, be it sawing, cutting, steel is in the correct shape and size for our fab teams. As an addition to the machine ops team, we've recently purchased multiple Python X machines. These handy systems have given us increased productivity, unmatched cut quality, and predictable and consistent throughput. Moving away from fabrication, we come to our coating department. One of the unique benefits of working with Merrill Steel is our in-house blasting and painting capabilities. Many projects require a complex coating system, and that's where we shine above the competition. We regularly apply corrosion-resistant coating in-house, as well as intumescent fire protection when needed. We hold the endorsement for sophisticated paint and coating from AISC. This, along with our NACE certified inspectors, ensure a high-quality finish for every piece. The loading and staging process, sandwiched between the end of production and shipping, is an important step in the fabrication process. Within a moment's notice, we are able to handle and place an entire load onto a trailer for quick delivery to a job site. Finally, the last stage in our process is shipping. Our transit company, Merrill Steel Transit Services, is a wholly owned subsidiary of Merrill Steel Incorporated, consisting of more than 20 state-of-the-art trucks designed for transporting oversized and overweight shipments, along with hundreds of trailers ranging from 48-foot flatbeds to heavy-haul Jeep and booster combinations. We employ only the most highly skilled professional drivers, highly experienced mechanics, and knowledgeable office staff who work as a team to provide cost-effective service in a timely manner. Our shipping fleet is a major reason why we are able to be competitive throughout North America, including the contiguous 48 states, Alaska, and Canada. Thank you for taking the time to learn a little bit about us. We look forward to having you join us in building it big.
All right. Welcome back, everybody, to our third and final match of tonight's quad, whatever you want to say it, between Port Edwards and Iola-Scandinavia. I'm Kitty Lecht and Mike Wendlandt on the production side of things. We're switching roles for this final match of the night. If you were to put these four teams on a little standing sheet, assumption would be the number one overall. 2-0, swept Iola, swept Port. Almond, Bancroft, and Iola, they're tied for second. They're both 1-1. And now Port Edwards 0-2, trying to find their first win of the night. One thing I've noticed tonight is that 3 out of the 4 teams that are wearing long-sleeved uniforms, especially with the seats, probably a little bit overbearing. Trust me, I've played in one, especially when you have these many teams and it gets very hot very fast. Teams on the court getting their final words of encouragement. Port Edwards in the long sleeve jerseys, black bodice, black and orange sleeves, liberos in white with black and white sleeves, white letters, Black Hawks across the back. Iola is in black t-shirts, orange numbering T-birds across the front. As Port Edwards heads out there. Your starting lineup for this one. It'll be Naomi Gruma at number 11 and number 19. At Aubrey Schroeder. Number 2, Brianna Ingram. Number 13, Michaela McGuffrey. Number 29, Annie Friday. At libero, number 31, Alaya Ruiz. Looks like number 25, Kate Hewitt. And over for the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds, we got number 13, Mackenzie Bonikowski. Number 17, we got Margaret Williams. Number 7, Destiny Kiefer. Julia Munoz, I should say. 10, Brooklyn Barons. 38, Maya Heshke. As Iola-Scandinavia already goes up 1-0 over Port Edwards. And then number 5, Ava Prince. Iola already leading this one 1-0. Iola also now up 2-0 as Munoz continues to serve. Munoz doesn't really have a jump serve. Port Edward sends it back over to Iola as Munoz to Bonikowski. And that'll be a kill for the junior. You can also see Mackenzie on the basketball court and the track for Iola for the Thunderbirds. Very good in both realms as well, as ball goes over Munoz, over. Dugout hit the ceiling. Back over to Iola side, and Munoz, Barons, that's going to drop. So Port Edward gets their first point here in set 1. And it'll be Hewitt to serve this one. Hewitt over to Iola. Munoz, Bonikowski with it blocked. Barons over to Bonikowski. Ball goes down, another point for Iola. Barons set to serve this one. Gets it over to Ruiz. Gruba. Bonikowski sends it on a third hit. And it goes down once again. Iola now leads 5-1 here in set 1 of the final game of the night. Barron sends it over to Ruiz. Gruba once again at setter. Third hit goes back over to Barons. Gruba on Port Edward's side. Third hit goes long. Point Iola. Barons set once again. One touched by Hewitt. That's an ace for Barons, the sophomore. This next attempt, she sends it into the net. Side out, Port Edwards. Now, Michaela McGuffrey will serve it over. Munoz, Bonikowski sends it. And it's wide. Point once again goes, wait, they're gonna say it was touched. Point to the Thunderbirds as Heschke comes in. Comes in for a Heschke as Bonikowski serves it over. Gruba now. Ball's hit towards her. Bonikowski once again. Gruba setting. Bonikowski just sends that one long. It'll be point Port Edwards. As Ingram is set to serve. Down by 5. As coaches are gonna clean up a wet spot on the Iola side. Coach Kashevsky. Ingram set to serve. Ingram to Barons. Third hit over. Ruiz. Gruba. Friday. Hit by Barons. It's launched over and hits the floor. Point Iola. Now up by 6 in this one. As Williams comes in and serves for Briley Judds. Williams hits it to the front row. Maya Heschke tried to tip it back over onto the Port Edwards side, but couldn't quite do it. Aubrey Schroeder gonna serve this over for Port Edwards to Bonikowski. Munoz. And it hits the court. It's right about where the line was. Point Iola. Serve gets moved back over to Prince, the sophomore. Hit towards the back row. Gruba tried to recover it, but to no avail. Point once again goes to the Thunderbirds. Prince sends it to Ruiz. Gruba. Friday tried to send it over. Did not get quite the height on it. It was blocked out. Excuse me for that. Friday, what is it, Barons? Barons sends it back over once again. Gruba. Heskey tried to make a play on that. Thought she was going to go get it. Then backed out the last second. Now a 5-point game between the Thunderbirds and the Blackhawks, as it cuts back down to 4. Friday serves it, and it's an ace for the senior. 1 of 5 on this roster. Friday serves it over. And it's long. Side out Iola. Still with a comfortable 4-point lead. As Maya Heskey serves it. Back-to-back long serves for both teams. Now, junior Naomi Gruba, the setter in this one, set to serve it. Waiting for all of the substitutions to go through. Ingram back in the game for Port Edwards. Gruba sends it to Barons. Williams, Bonikowski with the third hit. Schroeder tried to dig that one out. Sort of bounced off her, then hit the floor. As it'll be, as Judds will come back in for Iola-Scandinavia. Port Edwards only now down 3. Hewitt set to serve. As we have a slick spot on the floor. Hewitt's serve was over to the back row. Munoz, Judds. Judds sends it out. Point Port Edwards. Hewitt back out to serve. Bonikowski gets second hit as Munoz hit the net. Hit the net, went under. Both her and McKenzie were trying to get to the ball. Quick ball exchange. Hewitt trying to tie this one back up. They'll send it too long and two left. Iola extends their lead by 2. It's now 14-12. Bonikowski tips it. 15-12 now, your current score. Behrens over to the back row to Gruba. Port Edwards just hits it over. Munoz, Bonikowski with the third hit. And it's in. Point Thunderbirds. Behrens back out, sends us once again back to the back row, and it's an ace. Friday tried to set it up, tried to make a play, but went right through her hands. Ruiz got it a little too high and a little too far out in front of Garuba, extending their deficit to 6. Behrens once again serving. Garuba, third hit back over to Iola. Bonikowski now to Ruiz, to Garuba. Third hit. Bonikowski sends it over in 2. Bonikowski blocks it, sends it back, and gets the third hit on it. A little miscommunication effort. Has Iola leading 19-12 over Port Edwards here in set 1. That one's an ace by Behrens. Hewitt tried to send it towards Garuba. Could not. Went off one form and not the other. As that Behrens' time serving is over. Iola turns the ball over. And now McGuffrey will serve. Bonikowski sets it over in 2. Garuba with the third hit. Munoz over to Bonikowski once again. And point goes to Iola-Scandinavia. As they have a couple subs back in. Maya Heschke comes back in as Bonikowski set to serve. Garuba. Third hit over, Bonikowski. Munoz. Williams on the far side. Ruiz sends it back. Port Edwards sends it back over. Munoz to Prince. Eschke tips it back over. Bonikowski digs it out. Iola was able to get it over. Bonikowski now. Munoz sets it over in 2. Behrens attempted to dig it out, but it just went a little too left than she wanted it to. Port Edwards now down by 7. Ingram to serve this. As we have a couple slick spots on the floor. Ingram sends it over to Bonikowski. Munoz. Barons sends it long. Point Port Edwards. Ingram set to serve once again. Goes towards Bonikowski. Munoz. Then Heschke just hits it over. Gruba. Friday. Tried to tip it, blocked by Heschke. Sent back over. Gruba over to Friday. Dug out by Bonikowski. Then goes out. Point Port Edwards. Ingram now over to Bonikowski. To Barons. It hit the basketball netting up in the ceiling, then came down. Nobody knew where to go. Point Port Edwards trying to crawl back in this one, trying to get a win here. Bonikowski with the third hit to Gruba. Friday's gonna hit this one over. And the ball's gonna drop. Point Port Edwards. Now only down by 3, 18-21. Ingram. Barons with the third hit for Iola. And Ingram's gonna send that over to the near court. Side out, Thunderbirds. Williams comes back in for Judds. And she will serve this incoming round. Williams now to serve. Over to Ruiz. To Gruba. Port Edwards gets it over in 3. Barons now. Over to Prince. Barons tried to dig that last hit out, but to no avail. Port Edwards trying to get back. Trying to at least tie this game, if not win it. Barons. Williams tried to tip it over, then got out of the way, letting the ball drop. As a timeout's called for Iola, we'll do the same. We'll be back in about 30 seconds, right here on Zaleski Sports.
We said we're growing, and we are. Come join the Crystal Finishing family. We're looking for experienced industrial maintenance mechanics, CNC fabricators, all driver positions for our freight team, as well as skilled and general production. We know the importance of a work and life balance. Our shift options and flexible schedules set us apart. Our pay ranges from $17 to $43 per hour depending on your skill level. We're proud to be a family-owned company that is committed to our community, team members, and the growth of our business. Call or jump on our website to learn more.
Welcome back here at Iola-Scandinavia. As you hear the cheers of encouragement from the Assumption Royals. In their last match, now up against Almond Bancroft. Here in the near court. Over on the far court, though, Port Edwards only down 2. Schroeder set to serve this. Incoming serve against Iola-Scandinavia. Barons over to Williams, sends it over in 2. Ruiz tried to get it back towards the net, but it only went farther. Point Iola-Scandinavia. Prince set to serve here. Schroeder tried to dig it out. To no avail there. It'll be set point for the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds with Prince to serve. Garuba now. Barons blocked it. Bancroft over to Williams. And that goes out. Iola-Scandinavia takes set 1 here in the final matchup of tonight's quad. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back for set 2 right after this on Zaleski Sports.
You know better when you see it.
All right, 1, 2, 3.
But sometimes it's a little harder to tell what better looks like, and you could use a little help.
Thanks, Mom.
Security Health Plan. Everything you need in a health plan. Everything you'd expect from a good neighbor.
For me, for Green Heck, it's just equal opportunity for everybody to grow.
I've been going to school for electrical system technology, and they gave me opportunity to go to that department. I was like, wow.
Green Heck gives you a lot of opportunities. A lot.
People that work hard here, they get opportunity to move up, and I found all that and more here. I've been encouraged to grow, to get education. Our future's really bright.
Work where there are endless career opportunities, no mandatory overtime, and a great family atmosphere.
The big thing for Farmers State Bank is we're a community-oriented bank. We support the community as much as we can. We support all different kinds of organizations, whether it's church organizations or youth organizations, arts organizations, sports, all those things. We help out where we can. The big thing for us is we want to show that we're part of the community and do whatever we can to help and give back. Our slogan is investing in you, and we pride ourselves on that.
The Mid-State Technical College Healthcare Simulation Center, in a partnership with Aspirus, is a state-of-the-art interdisciplinary healthcare simulation center. It provides specialized spaces and simulation technology equipped with medium and high-fidelity mannequins and other equipment to create complex healthcare training scenarios. Visit our website at mstc.edu/simcenter.
And we're back. Set to start play here in set 2. Iola-Scandinavia took the first one. As Port Edwards as Iola makes their way back out on the court. So we switch sides. Iola will be serving left to right as you look on your screen. With Munoz set to start this one. Munoz now to set over towards the back row. Munoz, Prince. Bonikowski sends it over on the third hit. Now Hewitt. Prince tried to dig that one out, but only went off the calves of another. Port Edwards has starts the set off with a 1-0 lead. As Hewitt sends it over. Hewitt over to McDonald. Bonikowski sends it. A lift. Bonikowski did a lift. It's point for Port Edwards. Hewitt sends it to the net. Iola gets on the board here in set 2. Barron's set to start this one off. Over to Ruiz. Nick goes a little more right than she wanted. Iola ties this one up 2-all. Barron's once again at the service line. Serve over. McDonald tried to send that one a little back behind her. It went a little too far. Iola gets the lead by 1. Barron's now over to Ruiz. McDonald. Ingram. Prince on the third hit. That one drops. Iola now up to 4-2 over Port Edwards. Barron's now. That one goes long. Side out Port Edwards. Friday comes back in the game for Ruiz. Port Edwards sends it over. Bonikowski on the third hit. Dug out. Bonikowski tried to set that one back over on the first hit, but that went a little over her head. Port Edwards. Iola sends it over in 3. Friday tried to make that, tried to spike that. A little too far in front. Iola still in the lead 5-4. As Maya Heschke will step back onto the court for the Thunderbirds. Bonikowski to serve. Over towards the back row. Little miscommunication error gives Iola an easy point. Sends them up by 2. Bonikowski now sends it towards the back line. Friday able to hit it over. Barron's. Munoz tipped back over on the Iola side by Port Edwards. The Blackhawks now only down by 1. With Ingram to serve. Sends it over Prince to Munoz. Heschke sends it towards Ruiz. McDonald. Friday tried to tip it. A little too far in front. As number 3, Dakota Barris takes the court now for Ingram. As now Williams set to serve for the Thunderbirds. Williams over to Hewitt, hits the back wall. Point Thunderbirds. That goes right into the net. Side out Port Edwards. Bonikowski receives the serve over to Williams. Heschke sends it towards Port Edwards. McDonald. Friday sends it over. Williams with the set. Prince with the spike. Ruiz tried to dig it out, but then just hit the floor right after. Point. Point goes to Iola. Prince set to serve. Over to Ruiz, to McDonald. Friday tried to make a spike on that one. Had really good height too. The ball just bounced off the net, I suppose. Iola extends their lead now by 4 as Prince serves this one to Ruiz. McDonald over to Hewitt. Bounced on. Played a little trapeze work. Ball did a little bit of trapeze work on the line, but ultimately fell onto the Port Edwards side. Prince's serve hits the net. Side out Port Edwards. As our game on the near side has concluded. Sounds like Assumption took a sweep of the games today. As another miscommunication error on Iola sends the ball to Port Edwards. Down by 3. Friday sends it very long. Side out, Iola. Heschke to serve in this one. Back-to-back long serves. Iola still having the lead. 12-9. McDonald set to serve. Talon, the sophomore. Williams tried to make a one-arm pass. Well, just went directly into the net. Port Edwards now only down by 2. Williams over to Munoz. Back to McDonald. As Ingram sends it out. Point, Iola-Scandinavia. Munoz set to serve in this one. Ball goes over. McDonald tried to tip it over on a 2 count, but it hits one of the uprights on top of the net. Iola now leads by 4. Prince tried to bump that one up higher in the air, but to no avail. Point Port Edwards. Hewitt set to serve. Garuba back in as well. Over to Behrens. Prince with the 3rd hit. Garuba now. Schroeder tried to get a spike on there, but didn't have enough height in order to make it successful. Behrens now. Over to Ruiz. To Garuba. Ruiz just sets it over to Bonikowski. Munoz. Bonikowski with the 3rd hit to Ruiz. Ingram sends it over. Munoz. Prince sets it. Over to Garuba. Ingram. Bonikowski almost got a 2nd hit. Got the block and the 1st hit. Judds tried to bump that one higher. Instead went left. So McGuffrey set to serve for Port Edwards as they're down 3 now in this one. Iola took set 1. As that's going to be an ace for the junior. Munoz now over to Bonikowski. And that's a kill for Bonikowski. She'll get ready to serve. As Maya Heschke, number 8, comes in for Macy Heschke. Bonikowski sends it to Hewitt. Friday was able to get it over. Behrens to Ruiz. Gruba. Friday with the third hit over on the Port Edward side. Gruba over to Friday. It goes long. Point Thunderbirds. Williams set to come back in for this one. Judds gets a little bit of a breather. Gruba now over to Friday. And that's a kill for Friday, the senior. That'll give Port Edwards the ball with the 3-point deficit. Ingram to serve now over to Behrens. Munoz. And then Heschke in the middle. Bonikowski sends that one over to Gruba. Gruba now once again over to Friday. Blocked at the net. And it goes out. Point Port Edwards. Ingram continues to serve. As that hits the net. Point Iola. As Lily Sillers comes in for Ingram now. Williams set to serve for the Thunderbirds. Leading by 3. Sends it over to Ruiz. Now Gruba. Friday with the third hit, gets it over. Williams now to Heschke. Back over. Williams once again over to Prince. Couldn't get it over. Point goes to Port Edwards. Schroeder set to serve this one. This timeout will be taken by Iola once again. We will step aside. We will be back right after this on Zaleski Sports.
Who are we? We are a locally owned and operated business serving our community for over 60 years. We have expanded to 3 locations with over 1 million square feet of combined production space. We have an elite workforce of over 400 employees. We have built stadiums for the Vegas Raiders, Indianapolis Colts, Atlanta Falcons, Chicago Bears, Minnesota Vikings, and more. Who are we? There's only one answer.
Culligan Water delivers. From your first call to your first sip, to your first soak. Culligan, give us a tap. The only water that comes with a van.
As both teams get ready to resume play, quick reminder as well that we'll have many football games on across the state tomorrow night for week 2 of play here in this great old state of Wisconsin. As Iola comes back out of their timeout with a point. They now lead 19-16. Prince set to serve to Ruiz. Over to Gruba. Friday with the Hewitt with the third hit, I should say, but it goes long. Point Thunderbirds. Only 5 away from match point. Here at their home quad. Prince set to serve it. Sends over to the back row, takes 1 hit to get over. Behrens then sends it long. Point Port Edwards. There's a touch. Point Iola. Excuse me for that. Prince now Over to Shorta, to Gruba. Then Friday with the little set over. She'll get ready to serve in this one. Down by 4. Williams now over to Munoz. Gruba now to Hewitt. McGuffrey sent it over. Iola tried to touch it, dropped. Friday continues to serve for the Blackhawks as that's going to be sent long and into the front row of the new bleachers here. As one spectator is a little shaken up by that. Heschke now serves it over. Hewitt sends it over on 3. Williams now. Bonikowski dug out but sent wide right. Point Iola. Thunderbirds now 2 points away from taking this one. And as I say that, the serve goes into the net. Point, Port Edwards. McDonald will go in for Gruba. McDonald said to serve in this one. Sends it over to Behrens, to Williams, over to Munoz. Back towards McDonald to Ruiz. Sillers tried to get a hand on it. Ball went under the net. Now match point for Iola as Judds comes back in. Munoz set to serve. Serve goes over. Bonikowski tips it, and it hits. In the final match of the night, Iola takes it in a 2-0 sweep over Port Edwards. Stay tuned, we'll be back right after this on Zaleski Sports with our Wapaka Foundry postgame show.
It starts all the way from guys in preheat operating the cranes to the melt deck, ladle carriers carrying the iron, the guys setting cores good on the VMMs. It's pretty amazing when you sit down and think about the whole picture. There's a lot going on, but it takes everybody to do it.
The people here are tremendously well structured. Out on the floor, you can see it shine through each individual.
People generally care about each other here. They're really concerned about people both at work and things that are happening outside of work.
They make it fun and easy and interesting. They're willing to help. They're willing to teach.
If somebody's down, somebody's got a lost loved one, we take up money. We pick them up.
When I signed up for a first responder in ERT, that literally took me to a path where I joined the fire department in my town.
We go fishing after work together. It's not just work.
The people that I work with every day feel like my extended family. They're my brothers, my sisters.
They're the people that are your neighbors. They're the people in your community. They're the coach of the basketball team.
Obviously, we have to work hard, but it just feels good to have that camaraderie.
I've made some of my best friends in life here at Wapaka Foundry. The people are really welcoming, friendly, and they're not afraid to be themselves.
After a 2-0 sweep by Assumption and a third set thriller against Almond Bancroft, your Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds get a 2-0 sweep over the the Port Edwards Blackhawks. So that'll do it for us here at Iola-Scandinavia High School. For Mike Wendlandt and everybody else here at Zaleski Sports, this is Kitty Lecton saying so long, everybody. Reminder as well that tomorrow we will have a full slate of football games for week 2 of the 2023 football season, all across the Zaleski Sports Network. Make sure you check those out. One final time from us, thank you so much for joining us. We hope you stay cool, stay safe, and we'll see you soon.